For decades, the idea of aliens visiting Earth has been dismissed as fantasy. Movies, comic books, and late-night jokes have painted the subject as entertainment, something to be laughed at, not investigated. But look closer, and a different story begins to emerge. Across decades, across countries, countless credible witnesses have reported the unexplainable. Pilots, astronauts, military personnel, radar operators, and scientists have all shared experiences that defy ordinary explanation. And yet, most of the world continues to dismiss these accounts as imagination or error. The alien cover-up isn't about one isolated incident. It's a long, systematic effort to control what humanity can know. Because information shapes belief. Belief shapes society. And if humanity suddenly learns that we are not alone, the consequences ripple through every system we rely on. Religion, science, governments, and economies, all are at risk of upheaval. The thought of intelligent life beyond Earth is not just unsettling, it challenges our perception of our own importance. The story that brought the idea of alien secrecy into popular consciousness is the Roswell crash of 1947. The official story changed repeatedly in a matter of days. First it was a flying disc, then a weather balloon, then a classified military experiment. Witnesses described debris unlike anything known to human technology. Some claimed to have seen bodies that were not human. The site was secured under armed guard, and those who tried to speak publicly were silenced, formally or informally. What began as a minor incident became the foundation of decades of speculation, fear, and secrecy. But Roswell was just the beginning. Throughout the 1950s and 60s, military and civilian reports of strange aerial phenomena increased dramatically. Radar operators observed objects moving at impossible speeds, changing direction instantly, and vanishing without a trace. Nuclear missile facilities reported strange interference from unidentified objects. Fighter pilots encountered craft that outmaneuvered the most advanced jets of the era. And in each case, the pattern was the same: documentation existed, but the public received either nothing, or explanations that seemed implausible at best. The term UFO became a tool of discrediting. Anyone speaking too openly about encounters risked ridicule and the label of conspiracy theorist. Scientists, journalists, and eyewitnesses learned that silence was safer than truth. Social pressure became more effective than censorship. Over time, this created an environment where even credible accounts were doubted, and curiosity was pushed underground. As technology advanced, hiding evidence became harder. Civilian pilots and amateur astronomers began documenting unexplained objects. Satellites captured strange movements in Earth's orbit. Videos leaked showing objects with no visible engines or wings, maneuvering in ways impossible for human machines. Suddenly, the issue could no longer be ignored. Governments responded not with full disclosure, but with control of the narrative. UFO became UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, a linguistic shift that removed stigma but withheld answers. Why hide so much, for so long? Some suggest the answer lies in technology. If even fragments of non-human technology were revealed, it could disrupt energy systems, transportation, military power, and global economics. Imagine propulsion systems ignoring gravity, energy that never runs out, materials unknown to Earth. Those who benefit from the current structure have far too much to lose. The cover-up is not just about aliens, it is about control. Another possibility is far more unsettling. Extraterrestrials may have been observing humanity for thousands of years. Ancient texts, cave drawings, and historical records describe beings descending from the sky, teaching knowledge, and then leaving. These accounts appear across cultures with no contact between them, suggesting something more than myth. If true, our history is far deeper and stranger than conventional accounts suggest. Whistleblowers have described secret programs with no oversight. Facilities buried deep underground, projects funded by black budgets, materials that cannot exist naturally. Recovered craft may operate on principles we cannot comprehend, responding to thought or consciousness instead of fuel or mechanical systems. The implication is terrifying. We may not even be capable of fully understanding what is observing us. The secrecy also serves another purpose: preparation. Partial disclosures, blurry videos, and carefully worded statements are slowly acclimating the public. Repetition normalizes the extraordinary. Over time, humanity may be emotionally prepared for truths that once would have caused panic. This strategy, known as gradual disclosure or acclimatization, ensures that shock is minimized when deeper secrets are revealed. Military encounters illustrate the stakes. An unidentified object near a missile silo could disable weapons without physical contact. Radar detects unknown craft that move at impossible speeds. Pilots report lights that appear and disappear instantly. This is not science fiction, it is reality, and yet, the public hears only fragments, carefully filtered to maintain calm while controlling perception. Some reports suggest that humans have attempted limited communication with these phenomena. Signals sent, responses observed. Interaction, if real, may not resemble language but could be mathematical, symbolic, or even cognitive. The notion that a non-human intelligence could interact with human consciousness is deeply unsettling. Defying both understanding and expectation. Then there are the claims of abductions. Stories often dismissed, yet consistently reported across time and geography. Victims describe missing time, unusual marks, interactions with beings unlike any humans. And sometimes even knowledge transferred during these encounters. While skeptics may reject these stories, the patterns are striking enough to demand investigation. Even a small fraction of these accounts being true would profoundly alter our understanding of reality. The alien cover-up may also be a matter of control over human perception. By shaping what the public is allowed to believe, authorities manage society itself. Once people begin to question the nature of reality, control diminishes. The unknown challenges authority. Knowledge shifts the balance of power. Silence protects those in power, while curiosity quietly spreads. Some insiders believe disclosure has already begun in subtle ways. References appear in films, literature, and media. Ideas once considered impossible slowly enter the public imagination. The mind is being prepared for truths that would otherwise seem absurd. The extraordinary becomes ordinary, the unbelievable becomes plausible. This is not coincidence, this is strategy. At the heart of it all lies a sobering thought. The alien cover-up may not just be about hiding extraterrestrial visitors. It may be about hiding the truth from humanity itself, about how little we understand of our universe, about our place within it. Once that door opens, it can never truly be closed. And when it finally does, the question will no longer be whether aliens are real, but whether humanity was ever ready to know the whole truth. As you sit back and let these mysteries sink in, remember, not everything you see or hear can be explained. Some events leave questions that even science struggles to answer. And perhaps, that's what makes the unknown so captivating. The stories we uncover may seem strange, unbelievable, or even impossible, but somewhere, in the shadows of our world, they linger. They wait for someone curious enough to notice, to question, and to seek the truth. Could it be that the line between reality and the unexplained is thinner than we imagine? Only time, observation, and a keen mind will tell. If this journey into the unknown left you with chills, goosebumps, or even more questions than answers, you're not alone. Many who dare to explore these mysteries find themselves wondering, what else is out there, just beyond the edge of understanding? And while the world continues to hide its secrets, you can stay one step ahead. By subscribing to Echo's Evidence, you'll never miss another encounter with the unexplained. Hit the bell icon, so the next mystery comes straight to you, no delays, no excuses. Join a growing community of curious minds, who, like you, are drawn to the strange, the eerie, and the unexplainable. Remember, every video you watch here is more than a story, it's a doorway. A doorway to knowledge, to fear, to fascination, and sometimes, to answers we didn't know we were looking for. And just when you think you've seen it all, the shadows may shift, the quiet may whisper, and something familiar might not be what it seems. Keep your senses alert, because the next strange occurrence, the next unexplainable phenomenon, could be closer than you think. So, before you leave, take a moment, reflect on what you've just seen. Share your thoughts, your theories, or your own mysterious experiences in the comments. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole really goes together. And as always, keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and your curiosity alive. Because in a world full of echoes and evidence, the next mystery is always waiting.